Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. What's going on, man? Today, man, I want to talk about this cat, Daymond John. Y'all know Daymond John, man. The brother, man. The brother on the Shark Tank, man. You know, they got that show with those billionaires get on there and decide what they want to invest in. Anyway, this cat, man, he has delivered one of the most, in my opinion, harshest take on R. Kelly as of date. That's right. This is my opinion. He tweeted out some real harsh words concerning, after sitting down and watching the 6-part series on the R. Kelly, the Lifetime story. Anyway, man, now this guy, he got three daughters, right? So he said he sat down with his daughters and watched the show. And after the show, he grabbed his cell phone or his computer or whatever he, social media with, and delivered again one of the harshest tweets to date. Now, he has since had to backtrack. That's right. It's not that he didn't mean what he tweeted. It's that after you calm down, after you relax, after you you realize you may have said something inappropriate, man, because people have feelings and some people can take things the wrong way. He essentially wished depth on the guy by himself. In other words, he wished that R. Kelly take his own life. Now, again, some of that can come off as being very sensitive. So he since backtracked on him. So he went on TV, namely TMZ, and explained what he meant and explained it didn't change the fact that he still totally disliked the guy for what he did. And again, allegedly did. But after listening to him, he's saying because of what he's seen with his own eyes on the TV, he's come to the conclusion basically that the guy is a monster. There's no other way to put it. The guy is a monster in his eyes. Now, everybody have their own opinion. I myself have my own opinion, and I decided to keep them to myself. But some people take to Twitter and deliver some of the hardest blows they can. Now, so again, I'm going to put his tweet up here, and I'm going to let you hear from this guy himself as he explained why he had to backtrack just a little. He had to backtrack just a little because some people are sensitive. I'll let him explain.
I was with my little girl, my 2-year-old little girl, and I have 2 other little girls, and I was watching the Surviving R. Kelly, all the episodes. And it was just heart-wrenching. And I decided to go onto Twitter and send him a direct message. I don't really know him. We've seen each other in passing. I think I said something like, please don't take the easy way out and take your life right now. Make amends with the families. Make amends with the survivors. Then go to jail, serve your time, and then take your life. And I know that, listen, I'm a big advocate for mental health, and I know that to say to take your life was an extremely strong and emotional, I didn't support R. Kelly after the initial alleged sex tape came out. He was somebody that I really respected and valued, and I was a big fan of his. I never listened to his music after that. I never saw the tape because I just didn't feel that there was a reason to. And I figured that, he got off lucky, he got a pass, and maybe he would go and seek some help. But after seeing it, going through the episodes and seeing the premeditated things that he did, seeing the abuse that he did to young girls and mature females, seeing the torture and seeing the systems that he set up around him to calculate and execute this daily. And I'm a business guy, so I'm telling you, that took millions of dollars to set up all this legal, set up these homes, and then to hush all these parents and these girls. That gives anybody who doesn't have the means to fight a predator like this. What happens to our daughters? But when I start to see 20 to 30 women of all, different ages come out on a well put together recap of what's happened, I see parents and dads and moms suffering. And it's just overwhelming. And it's not only that, I believe he's going to have to serve, his time on the ground or in front of God. I do believe that this was, people of other colors, that maybe this would have been brought to light a little bit sooner, because a lot of these parents didn't have the resources to go against the machine that he was able to build. and other people just didn't care. They said it's a lost voice. I believe because of the Me Too movement that these women were able to convince other women that you're not alone and come out and speak about this. And I hope that whether it's in companies or whether it's in politics or whether it's in show business, that females and the people who are not just females, the people who are abused are able to feel that they have a voice.
Well, that's it, man. I don't want this video to be too long, and I'm trying to avoid a lot of copyright infringement, so I'm gonna cut it short right here. But like I say, man, hey, that was his own opinion.